I showed you how to dye 2 scarves together, getting ready to make a 2-scarf jacket. Well, this is one that is finished, and it's just the 2 square scarves. Okay, so I've got my 2 scarves. They were tied together, held together by the ties to start them, and this is the one I'm going to use for the front. So the first thing I have to do is find where's the center.
And these are the scarves. You'll want to look back in the past tutorials. We made these scarves.
So the first thing I'm going to do is indicate where the middle is. Then I'm going to take my pinking scissors. I'm going to cut down that middle.
The whole way down?
The whole way down. Now, next thing I need to do, turn my iron on. I'm going to fold it back 2 inches. There we go.
And then you're going to iron it in place.
And then I'm going to iron it in place. Now I could use steam at this point and just measure that you've got the 2 inches all the way to the top. I've cut 2 strips of thin batting. It's like cotton batting. You can either just pin it in. We can use steam-a-seam strips. It's just a little paper-covered fusible that we'll measure to see how much we need. Okay.
Is it sticky?
It's just a little bit sticky. I'm going to lay it down on the side that I'm turning over.
The whole way down.
All the way down. Now we're going to take the batting strip and we're going to lay that down on it right about where my fold line is. Fold that over. I'm going to cut this off down here. And I'm going to iron it. And that melts the steam-a-seam and fuses the 2 pieces together. This will be one side of the jacket.
You need to do the same thing as you did on the first half to the second half.
And make sure you're getting them going both the same way.
And get them going the same direction. Like, how would you know?
Okay. This is the front side, and this is the front side because of the hem.
Oh, the hem. So check the hem, make sure you're doing it on the right side.
Yeah, it's going this way. And I want to turn it over and measure it the 2 inches.
Okay, so just repeat the same process on the second half. She's decided that this is the one she's going to do for this jacket.
So I've taken at least double the amount of cord that I want to couch down to the front. I'm going to tie, and I've got
double for just one of the lengths?
For one of the, double the length, yeah. It
for just
won't
one
take that
string.
much,
Okay.
but I've got 3 strings together. So I'm going to just tie a knot in them to hold them together. The kind of a foot you need is something with space on the back. I've taped a drinking straw above my needle. Thread these
3 pieces through the drinking straw?
Through the drinking straw. And we're going to put them in the back.
Underneath?
Underneath the foot. Underneath the foot.
Okay.
Now, we need a little piece of fabric to get them started. So I've got this piece of felt that's sitting there. I'll just cut it out.
She's using a gold thread that she decided to put through the machine. And then she used the 3 cords through the
straw
and then
right above the needle.
It's all in here.
And once I get it...
And this is just a scrap piece to get started.
I'm going to set it on zigzag. And we'll have to adjust what zigzag and the length. But this is for us to see what we need, how much zig and zag we need.
She's just going to be zigzagging really tiny on top of these cords. Okay, so the zigzag is going on each side of the cord. And the reason why she used this scrap is just to make sure she gets the right stitch. Oh, and you're spinning the cord.
I'm going to kind of spin the cord, and I'm going to kind of hold it tight. So this is going to be kind of slow, but accurate.
Okay, so the cord going down is 3 pieces spun together and zigzagged on top.
And we're going to get it started here, making sure it's going, see, it's going right where it should be. So I'm going to spin the cord a little bit and then hold it relatively taut. And I'm measuring from the right side of the, my right of the presser foot. Okay, we're going to stop and twist a little bit more.
So she's twisting, it's going down the tube, underneath, and the needle's going zigzagging on top of the cord. All right, so she added all the zigzagged cording.
Couching the cording.
Okay. So change it to the regular foot and put it on regular stitch.
I'm taking one front and the back, putting them right sides together, and start pinning it over here at the hemmed side. Okay. Now we're going to take the other sleeve, making sure we got it right sides together, and pin it across. This is the shoulder line. Fronts
So
and
it's
the back
just pinned at the top.
along the shoulder line.
And so you can just do a stitch across and across?
Yes, but we're going to angle it. We're going to start at about a 1/2 inch here, and we're going to end about 1 inch to 1 1/4 on the sleeve side.
Okay.
So it gives slight slope to this seam. And a back stitch. This end here, the back stitch. We're going to do the same thing on the other shoulder seam. Start at about 1/2 inch.
End at about 1 inch.
I'm going to give it a quick little spray.
So spray it and iron it on cotton
Okay.
setting hot.
Here at the neckline, it's already got a 1/2 inch fold under.
If you want, you could do a stitch where the back of the neck goes, or you can just iron it back.
Yeah.
Here is the top of the shoulder
There's the shoulder.
seam, and she's gonna leave about,
We're going to measure down about 12 to 14 inches.
and that's where your arm's gonna go
That's
through.
where your arm's going to go.
And then from that point
That
all the way
point.
down, you're gonna stitch. Regular
But
stitch.
but you're going to discover that your scarves may not meet. Now, if you get down here and you discover that your scarves don't meet, then what I'm going to have you do is go here, measure up 6 inches.
To start from the bottom.
Start from the bottom, measure up 6 inches. Let me grab a pin. You see how
And then go up to the 12-inch mark. And it's
It's-
okay if this has a little space,
Yes,
because it's where your
because
arm is.
That's where your arm, and it helps to give you some bust line space.
So she's going to sew from the armhole down
that
now that she's
6
got it
inches.
pinned. And she'll go all the way down.
Down to where the 6-inch slit was.
There's a slit at the bottom?
At the bottom, there'll be a 6-inch slit.
Oh, okay. So go almost all the way down.
Almost all the way down.
And then do that to the other side as well.
Great thing about this is that all your seams are finished because they've been hemmed.
And then she's going to press open
Press open the seam,
the seams and trim the threads.
trim the threads.
And these are the
Those are your side
seams
seams.
that she's ironing open. So then she braided these off
And tied them.
Tied them, or you could put beads on them. And here it is, the 2 scarf silk dyed and over dyed jacket. And literally didn't take very long. I mean, of course, it's a multi-step process, but it looks great.
Yeah, looks good.